If you were looking to get your car serviced today at ICBC, well, you'd be flat out of luck. Workers staged a one-day strike in protest of the lack of a collective bargaining agreement.
Is available for beginner cyclists.
Well, Bike Hub does offer a couple of courses tailored to cycling in the city, specifically their streetwise cycling course. Now, if you're not as comfortable of a biker on the streets of Vancouver, a course like that would be perfect for you.
Matt, where can interested cyclists join this online community?
Bike Hub is on the main social media platforms. You can find them on Facebook by searching We Are Hub, one word, or by following them on Twitter at We Are Hub. Back to you, Angela.
Yeah, the idea with the newspaper is you can roll
Putting
it
your
up.
food waste in the garbage is a practice the city of Vancouver is trying to eliminate by making a change to how food waste is collected.
There's a use for everything.
Everyone in single-family homes and duplexes across Vancouver, 90,000 homes across Vancouver, people will be able to recycle all of their food scraps, not just the fruit and vegetable scraps that have been going into the green bins, but all of the food scraps and food stained paper, pizza boxes, all of that stuff can now go into our green bins.
Bags and bins like these used to hold food waste, and Mayor Gregor Robertson estimated nearly 40% of garbage in landfills are compost materials.
This is a big shift that we're going to see right across the region. In Metro, as a region, we have a ban on organics coming in 2015. No organic material can go into our landfills or incinerators. So it's really important that in the meantime that we get all of these steps, people get accustomed to putting their food scraps into the green bins, and they go through the composting cycle rather than landfill or incineration.
Local resident Joe Urbanovsky is a big fan of composting.
Well, I've been composting this for the past 46 years. In my case, I have a box here, a green box, that I'm using my own compost. And in the springtime, I unload it, put it in my garden, dig out, and have a nice, beautiful soil. So I can grow the vegetables. Or I grow kohlrabi, beans, and tomatoes. You can see the tomatoes growing up. And just, everything that's useful for the two of us. That's my wife and myself.
With the new program in place, people are encouraged to cultivate their own beautiful gardens, just as Joe has. Matt Lowe in Vancouver for BCIT Magazine.
Really? Like a smoked tomato kind of? Yeah. Wow. And the yellow tomatoes. You've never seen yellow tomatoes.
We need your skills. We need your talents. British Columbians, it's time to come home and get to work.
Strengthening trades and technical programs was the main focus of Premier Christy Clark's press conference at BCIT's Aerospace campus in Richmond. Clark's new jobs plan focuses on promoting trades programs to young adults.
Because I think that there has been, generationally, a sense among some parents that perhaps the trades aren't something they'd like to have their kids get into.
Main points of the plan include diverting more funds to improve post-secondary facilities and equipment and shortening certification times. In particular, Clark was sure to praise BCIT's aerospace program.
You look behind me and you'll see people that are training to look after aircrafts. And of course, we want to know that they are getting the best possible training we can offer. And that's what BCIT is doing right here.
Dave Clark, student chair of the Aerospace Technology program at BCIT, has some advice for students interested in trades.
My recommendation would be to ask around, go talk to some of the businesses, talk to somebody who's in that industry and get their feedback so you know what is a day in the life of an AME going to be like.
Clark is optimistic for trades in BC.
We can stand up and tell the world that Canada does start right here at places like BCIT. Thank you.
With the new plan, BC's trades should be able to take flight. Matthew Lowe in Richmond for BCIT Magazine.